Hey Nick, I thought I'd try a little video reply here because you mentioned me specifically in your the end of your creditors and commerce review. But yeah, you know, there's some other commenters made this statement that you're trying to invent the light bulb. You know, all you've done is gone, a ways down the path of finding out what doesn't work, figuring out what doesn't work. So, first of all, no apologies needed for taking everybody along on that search. We happen to live in what I call you know, real time evolution out here in space, in this space. So, is what happens. I didn't go too far. This is really an aside, but I didn't go very far with those creditors and commerce videos because they purported to lay out a hierarchy of laws, using the term laws, and but right on the very beginning of the very first posting, it said, this does not make any legal claim. It doesn't purport to provide any legal advice. That to me was, well, this is all misleading. Then, okay. If I'm giving a talk about a law, um, we have concepts of laws, and if you're not following that concept of laws, then without laying a legal foundation for it, then what are you really doing? You're legal scamming, as far as I'm concerned. So there was that aspect of it, and then there's just the other aspect of it, Nick, which is that I do think that I do understand uh, the fraudulent foundation that you referred to, the fraud on the fraud. Um, Fraudulent foundation, Nick, I'll get back to it. It's the money system. The fraud is perpetrating the continuing notion to the American people and to the people of the world since Bretton Woods, that the financial system belongs to the bankers, that we have to have debt money, um, and that the mechanics of that. Okay, that's the fraud. And then we're all we do is, we get onto the thing and we start peddling. Um, So that's why, to me, the most important thing to do is to be thinking about the transition away from the debt money system, because at some point, it, it's coming to crashing down. Okay, this little I call it market masturbation that we're having right now, which has not done anything about fixing just giving those guys another chance to rip off the people further. um, is not going anywhere. We're getting deeper into the hole. You still got Rubin and Summers, Geithner and Bernanke, advising Obama. I have to say that the Europeans are taking a better look at it than the Americans are, and so to me, we're back to, I guess, in a way, maybe that should be a question to you, Nick. So where are we at now? Where are we at now in trying to get people of the world to come to understand the nature of the calamity in which we find ourselves, the calamity in which we find ourselves. And I don't give investment advice. If I did, I'd say go ahead and buy gold, because in the short term, it's going to probably go up, because the shysters out there are convincing everybody that gold is the real store of value. The problem is our failure to understand the money system, and once we understand the money system, gold is going back to its utility value. When I say its utility value, I don't just mean in creating things out of gold. I mean whatever value that people have for holding it, which is a premium on its utility value, but it's only a small premium, you know. And in my view, by the way, gold should be worth probably, somewhere between $300 and $500 per ounce. It should have no connection whatsoever to the money system. There's no need for any money system to have any connection whatsoever to gold, to be related to gold in any way. Money is money. It gets money. The money system of our country gets its value in the full faith and credit pledge of the American people. Not that we really pledged it, by the way, to the private bankers, but the private bankers are the ones that are issuing all the debt, and the one to which we owe all that debt repayment back to, which is why, if you go again to the American Monetary Institute and read the mechanism by which debt money gets created into real money, obligations repayable to the government and not the bankers, is how we start to work our way out of this. Anyway, Nick, I really do appreciate your what you've done, wherever it has gone, which is why I said, Nick, good luck with it. I meant that, and I'm glad that you're person enough to realize that rabbit hole didn't have that much down there. It takes somebody of your intellect and your curiosity to actually get to that point. So thanks, Nick. Let's continue, shall we? It's the money system, Nick. It's the system of money.